Welcome. Take a moment to settle into stillness as you arrive fully into this space. Welcome back to Spiritual Path Explorer, a space for thoughtful and respectful exploration of spiritual traditions. In our previous episode, we explored Indigenous and Earth-based wisdom as a way of understanding relationship and reciprocity. In this episode, we turn toward Pagan and Wiccan paths, traditions that also honor nature, but through more defined ritual, symbolism, and spiritual structure. These paths invite intentional relationship with cycles, seasons, and meaning. As always, you are invited to take what resonates and leave the rest with care. Pagan traditions broadly refer to pre-Christian spiritual practices found across Europe and surrounding regions. These traditions developed long before centralized religious institutions. They were rooted in seasonal cycles, land observation, and community ritual. As Christianity spread through Northern Europe, many older customs were renamed, restricted, or condemned in law and preaching. While many ancient practices were disrupted or suppressed, fragments remained through folklore, custom, and oral tradition. Modern pagan paths draw inspiration from these roots while adapting to contemporary life. Paganism is an umbrella term that includes many nature-centered spiritual paths. Wicca is one modern pagan tradition within that umbrella. The word has older roots. In Old English, Wicca referred to a male practitioner of magic and Wixi to a female practitioner, terms recorded in a Christianized Northern European context long before Wicca emerged as a modern, organized religion. In the 20th century, figures such as Gerald Gardner helped shape and publicize modern Wicca, but they did not invent the word's earlier linguistic roots. Today, many eclectic Wiccans draw heavily from older nature-based spiritual themes, especially seasonal awareness and earth cycles, alongside other influences. These paths emphasize relationship with nature, personal responsibility, ethical awareness, and intentional ritual. Belief is less important than practice and alignment. Pagan and Wiccan traditions are often misunderstood or misrepresented. They are not about superstition, fear, or control over others. They do not require belief in harmful forces or rejection of reason. At their foundation, these paths emphasize balance, respect for life, and personal accountability. Sensational portrayals rarely reflect lived practice. Central to many pagan and Wiccan paths is the recognition of cyclical time. The turning of seasons becomes a living spiritual language. Birth, growth, harvest, rest, and renewal are honored intentionally. These cycles provide orientation and grounding. Life is understood as movement rather than linear progress. Ritual in pagan and Wiccan traditions is not performance or spectacle. It is a way of making meaning visible. Symbol, movement, sound, and intention work together to align inner and outer awareness. Ritual creates pause in a rushing world. Attention becomes sacred through intention. Some pagan and Wiccan paths work with deities drawn from mythology. Others understand these figures as symbolic or archetypal energies rather than literal beings. Deity language can express natural forces, psychological patterns, or spiritual qualities. Engagement varies widely between practitioners. No single interpretation is required. Ethics within many Wiccan traditions emphasize responsibility and awareness of consequence. The focus is not moral judgment, but conscious impact. Intention matters. Action carries responsibility. Spiritual practice is inseparable from ethical living. One defining feature of pagan and Wiccan paths is personal autonomy. While traditions exist, practice is often self-directed. Individuals adapt rituals to their values and context. Authority rests within discernment rather than hierarchy. Learning unfolds through experience and reflection. Some practitioners work within covens or groups, while others remain solitary. Community can provide shared meaning, mentorship, and continuity. Tradition offers structure, but flexibility remains. There is no single way to belong. Modern pagan and Wiccan practitioners live ordinary lives. Spiritual practice integrates with work, family, and community. These paths offer grounding rather than escape. Sacredness becomes woven into daily rhythms. As with all living traditions, respect matters. Pagan and Wiccan paths are not aesthetic trends or symbolic tools. Curiosity requires humility. Learning begins with listening rather than taking. Discernment protects both seeker and tradition. For many, these paths offer orientation rather than certainty. They provide structure for honoring cycles, setting intention, and cultivating awareness. Meaning arises through participation, not belief alone. Spirituality becomes embodied and relational. This is not an invitation to adopt a label or identity. It is an invitation to notice where symbolism, ritual, and seasonal awareness support your life. You may take a single concept or nothing at all. Resonance remains the guide. As you return to your day, remember that every step you take is felt by the earth. Your breath, your heartbeat, your presence matter. Ground yourself in the now and let the earth hold you steady. You are part of something greater. Stay connected, stay grounded, and know that healing begins with presence. I leave you with this inspiration. The light of the universe surrounds you. The love of the universe enfolds you. The power of the universe protects you. The presence of the universe watches over you. You are one with the universe. Awaken to the energies that connect us all. You are not alone. The universe is listening, and your journey matters.